Repeatedly asked about a rise, was repeatedly asked about a rise in anti-Semitism. The president's responses left some Americans confused, many others angry, and CNN's Sarah Ganim has been looking into this. Sarah, tell us about this.
Brianna, critics say the president intentionally not denouncing a spike in anti-Semitic incidents across the country because he does not want to alienate members of fringe groups who back him. Supporters, including the Prime Minister of Israel, say the Jewish people have no greater friend than in Mr. Trump. But tonight, Brianna, the president himself has still not addressed the issue head on.
I'm here following.
It's one question the president seems either unwilling or unable to answer.
What we are concerned about, and what we haven't really heard being addressed, is an uptick in anti-Semitism.
For 2 days,
we've seen a sharp rise in anti-Semitic incident.
Reporters have pressed Mr. Trump.
Some of it by supporters in your name.
About a spike in Nazi-related vandalism, online memes with known anti-Semitic tones, and threats made against Jewish Americans, including 60 bomb threats called into 48 Jewish community centers since January. A rise in hate the president has yet to denounce. It began on Wednesday at a joint press conference with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
We've seen a sharp rise in anti-Semitic incident.
Trump's response, a defense of his election.
That we are, very honored by. I want to find a friendly reporter.
When a reporter from Ami magazine, a Jewish publication, told the president he didn't believe he was anti-Semitic, but was concerned.
I haven't seen anybody in my community accuse either yourself or anyone on your staff of being anti-Semitic. What we are concerned about, and what we haven't really heard being addressed, is an uptick in anti-Semitism.
Trump suggested the question was a personal attack.
See, he said he was going to ask a very simple, easy question. And it's not. It's not a simple question, not a fair question. Okay, sit down. I understand the rest of your question.
When reporters followed up, Trump lashed out.
Some of it written by our opponents. You do know that. Do you understand that?
So why not denounce anti-Semitism? Experts say it may be a political calculation.
President Trump views loyal supporters as people to give the benefit of the doubt to, but there are times when his moral position is being eroded by his failure to throw overboard people.
Brian Levin studies hate groups and the radical right. He says whether he wants it or not, Trump has garnered the support of neo-Nazis and others.
We are beyond the point of abstract concern. We had Holocaust Remembrance Day commemorated without even mentioning Jews. And at the same time, he puts his immigration restrictions. By the same token, he had opportunities to address these questions head on and instead tells an Orthodox Jew to sit down.
Tonight, the Interfaith Alliance says Trump's repeated avoidance of the question can no longer be tolerated. The Anti-Defamation League called it mind-boggling. The American Jewish Committee said it was worrisome and puzzling. But the Orthodox Jewish reporter, who Mr. Trump told to sit down, is defending the president.
I was actually very, very hopeful because it shows a president who is so committed against this problem of anti-Semitism that it bothers him on a personal level, on a deep personal level. And it makes me very hopeful that he will work together with the community.
Brianna, CNN asked the White House again today about why the president has not denounced these incidents head on. So far, we have not gotten a response.
Sarah Ganim, thank you for that report.